Trezin, why the hell are we moving these things? You've got plenty of Necron thralls to move this crap for you. Why do you get the Death Watch Watchmaster and a 5'4" human to move this crap?
I thought it was funny. You know what? I admire the honesty.
Actually, yeah, same. Still a dick move. Did you even need these things moved?
Oh, absolutely not. But I like to see you struggle. Again, I appreciate the honesty, but that at least explains the fish tank.
I mean, it explains why you had us move the tank, but what's with the rainbow fish?
I caught it on Catachan some time ago. I keep sending it back in time when it comes close to death.
A Catachan fish.
You know that thing is probably smarter than all of us, and has definitely adapted despite the time shenanigans, right? What? No. Why would you say that? It's just a pretty fish. Oh, it escaped. Shit.
Oh no. Do you know what it eats?
Mostly bipedal hairless creatures, but sometimes it'll eat something else biological and fleshy.
So it eats humans?
Oh, yeah, look at that. You do fall into that category. Very interesting. Do you still have that pistol?
Not on me at the moment. Shoot. What, yeah? I think you've been volunteered as my bodyguard.
Can you even die? Every time you've come close, or that one time you actually did, some wild Deus Ex Machina happened to save your life. Trezin is one of them. Hello there.
Hi. Yeah, sure. You're probably right, but do we want to risk it?
No, just go on with this video subject.
Catachan!
Of course it is!
Catachan is a death world in the Imperium of Man. This world is most well known for the Catachan jungle fighters and not John Rambo, Sly Marbo. Now, the classification of Catachan is a subject of argument because it's not just a death world, but also a jungle world. This world is covered in a dense, constantly changing jungle, and stands within the Ultima Segmentum. The jungles in question are constantly shifting, and some say even the ground changes as it constantly tries its best to kill all life on itself. Catachan is essentially Australia, but worse! Even space marines are afraid to go to this world, as if you stay there too long, the planet itself learns how to kill you. Story goes that when humanity first spread across the galaxy, they saw Catachan via drones, not actually going to the planet, and didn't learn their lesson from the Australian jungles or Florida. The colonial ship that went to the world didn't land safely, but crashed, stranding those who were on it to survive or die. And that they did. They essentially locked themselves into their own wrecked ship and grabbed the shotgun to fight off the plants and animals that wanted to turn them into a tasty snack. Those that survived figured out how to fight the jungle more successfully. Trial by fire. They purged the plants and animals in the area near where they wanted to settle, and built huge areas they cleared. Regularly, the Catachans grab more flamers and clear the jungle that's trying to make sure the jungle doesn't get to their 3 cities? Well, more like towns, really. On this world, nothing stays the same for long. The smaller villages of humans have to constantly tear down, move, set up, and survive. If they stay in one spot for too long, it is a death sentence. Children born on this world learn to fight oftentimes before they can walk, sometimes never even taking the time to learn how to read or write. The world has no production systems, no factories making knives or munitions. They have small village forges that can build as they can. Some plants will evolve to release toxic gases when a creature is too close for too long, so moving will prevent the evolution from happening. Some animals will adapt to hide better in stones because humans have found safety in the lack of foliage. And because of that, humans have to move in and out of tree and stone cover to avoid causing this adaptation to even happen. Of course, they got a little bit of recent history. During the 13th Black Crusade, you know, the event that destroyed Cadia, a wounded space titan, or void whale, was approaching the world, and a Wa, led by Captain Badrock, happened to also be on a crash course with the world. Now, when all this was going on, some warp storm has stopped the Imperium from warning the world, so they just had to pray. Then, almost immediately afterwards, the Great Rift split across the sky and demons invaded Catachan. By all accounts, the planet should have been fucked. Space Titans hold parasites from the warp on them. Getting close to the world would have led to them being invaded by said parasites. Orc freebooters tend to take with no give. And daemons are daemons, no details needed there, right? Guilliman brought his Indomitus Crusade to try and help the planet, knowing that everything was looking bleak for the world, with 3 different forces coming at them at once. The Void Whale could have also led to the Votan invading, but that didn't happen. I don't know if the whale died from its injuries or got better and fucked off. Well, what did G-Man find when he landed on the dangerous world? The Catachans were fine. They were slaughtering orcs, the daemons were being held captive and tortured, and the parasites had become an afternoon game of pickleball for them. The G looked at the humans having a nice Tuesday evening and simply said,
"Alright, you look like you're handling this. I'm going to go away now and preferably never come back."
I like that this information actually comes from the 8th edition Space Marines Codex, essentially saying they were entirely unnecessary on the world. Even GW's favorite child can be knocked down a peg from time to time. The world of Catachan is hell on earth, unless you're absolutely peak of humanity, it will off you. I've genuinely been curious about what would happen if you took a Catachan human and made them into a Space Marine. Given Guilliman's reaction, it seems they might actually be a downgrade becoming Space Marines. Now, I've got to get a pistol and hide from a fish. Shove off.